Hey, welcome back to Studio 40 Live. Hey, Von Housen obviously gives us a chance to do these 40 block segments. So fun. This time with Maren Conrad. She and I jumped into a 2019 Mercedes-Benz Cosmos Black Metallic A220W. The thing, yeah, it was fancy.
That sounds fancy right there. You got the roll and real smooth ride, and got to talking about her career. It's all more the stuff than that. Just have a look.
We are 40 blocks. Von Housen gives us a chance to jump in a cool ride and cruise around for 40 blocks. Today we're downtown, right next to Doco, with one of the most inspiring artists that I've encountered. It's Maren Conrad. Thanks for joining us here in this fancy little ride
Oh
here.
my gosh, this car.
You
wow,
digging it?
wow. Yeah, George Grenswich, what are you selling these days? This is all that in a bag of chips.
Right?
This dash.
I mean, it's like a disco inside this A-Class.
It is. Oh my gosh.
Beautiful.
The ground effects, there's ground effects on my boots right now.
We just passed through the tunnel right there, 5th Street,
Right.
As we come up on J, and you have a mural right there that you did.
Yeah, it's actually in the pedestrian tunnel. It was actually my old studio wall that was in the downtown plaza before they tore it apart to become
what it is today.
What it is today. That was the wall of my studio.
And I know that people take selfies in front of that wall, which has become one of the things that's happening with these amazing murals, all of them that are all downtown, scattered around downtown. You've been a signature part of Wide Open Walls and the movement to get more murals, more art up outside. That's got to feel cool to you to be part of that, I would think.
Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. And I kind of didn't really realize that I ever wanted to paint a mural before Wide Open Walls. On the wall at Mars, like that's the single best wall in Sacramento.
Easily.
It was like this, it's a whole city block.
No kidding.
It's giant.
Took you like, what, 3.5 years to do it? How long did that thing take you?
I only was given 10 days in the middle
What?
of August.
10 days?
Oh my gosh, because I was on that wall 20 hours a day. I was like going home and sleeping for like 3.5 hours and getting back out there.
I know you have some others that you're really proud of. We're headed right now to one I know you're super proud of.
It's the biggest thank you card I've ever written. And Saoirse Ronan is the actress, and the way I made this mural is kind of funky. I looked at the movie poster, and then I just got out scissors and an X-Acto knife and actually just made a paper collage. And then like the cross that's going through it totally makes sense for the movie, but actually that happened because I wrote Sacramento like next to it, and it looked so bad that I was like, I can't leave it
No
there.
offense, Sacramento, but that's coming down.
Getting across, yeah.
Oh yeah, love this one too.
I named it the Wishing Wall, but there's not a single sign that says Wishing Wall anywhere near it, and I think it's so fun how many people use hashtag Wishing Wall because they know what it is.
They know.
So it was just, it kind of made its own destination.
What are you working on that you can't tell, but you're going to instead tell our viewers?
Starting in March, I'm working with the same Lady Boss developer who did the Wishing Wall project.
Okay.
She's like, what do you think about flying pigs? I was like, hell yeah, flying pigs. That's so awesome. And I was like, it's like the impossible becoming possible. I was like, that's like every artist's
When pigs fly.
When pigs fly, right? The cool thing is like you get to create the entire backdrop, which I figured out how high I wanted that shoe by doing a handstand on the water box, because I was like, okay, if this is my mural, I get to have it like perfectly where I can stand in a handstand and hold the giant's foot up with my feet, which like I was like, that's fun.
Help you.
I don't know. Well,
Beer.
You could tell, Maren.
Champagne, caviar. Come on, George, where's it gonna come from? Like, do we have an ice box in here?
This is so far the best 40 blocks we've been. I mean, no offense to anybody that we've had in the seat here, in the Mercedes seat, but holy smoke.
All I'm gonna have to say is,
Is it okay if I do the Maren Conrad speed round? Favorite thing about Sacramento?
we're actually the #1 most integrated city in the world. You look at tables of people, and everybody's different ethnicities and religious backgrounds and everything that are like sitting at the same table.
What does scare Maren Conrad? What scares you?
Snakes.
Snakes scare you. Who inspired you? Both your art and maybe you as just a human, a person, a mom.
I have a Yoda in town. Her name's Mary Daffin, and
Yes.
she is like my straight shooter. Like, she will be like, "Hey, Maren, you know how you stay married?" I'm like, "How?" She's like, "You stay married." And I'm all,
Mary Daffin.
got it.
That was 40 Blocks. Von Housen hooks us up. Maren Conrad, keeping it real the entire time. One of the best artists in town, I tell you that right now. Thanks for joining us.
Mwah.